I went to the Tulip Museum.
Yeah,
Skip it. We went to the zoo.
Again, and we were trying to really not compare Indianapolis to Amsterdam, but it was very hard because similar like things, the zoo being the prime example.
Dat staat in het dierenboek. Dat staat in het dierenboek. Dat stinkt hij wel. Apen, en jonkies.
We did find Peter Van Houten's house.
Oh, yeah. And we read a passage in front of that, or you did.
Yeah, and I was surprised that it really existed, because RNG didn't exist.
I know, we were kind of bummed. We were looking for an RNG.
Oh my god.
And
that was like a comedy of errors. So we walked around. So first of all, we took the tram to Jordan, if that's even how you pronounce it.
I feel like it is.
And we randomly got off, and then we were just like, crickets. Okay, where are we going to go to eat? So then we started walking in like a random direction, and then my sandal broke, and then I got blisters. And we must have walked around for like 40 minutes, and I thought I found a restaurant for us, but then it was closed. And then so we settled on a place. We were just like over it.
Totally over it.
So we settled on a place with what I'm going to call canal view. It wasn't canal seating.
Kind of like Hard Rock. Like,
it was
the
like
water was
canal
there.
view.
Yeah, we were.
But we drank the stars, which was like number one. And then what I found most hilarious is that like 2 blocks over when we left, there was like 9,000 places to eat on the canal. Like what was that? But at the same time, I feel like at the same time I feel like so much of our trip was like so smooth and amazing. Like we randomly, I don't travel a lot, and randomly booked the Alexander and just booked a flight, and the United flight was amazing, and everything was smooth and flawless, and we really didn't have any bumps in the road, so I really can't be mad about that last dinner because everything else was
pretty.
Listen, John Green and Nerdfighteria, I have not been on vacation since 2002.
That's insane.
So John Green got me to go on vacation.
Game changer.
I mean, John Green got me to invest way more money on Kiva than a normal person should. I think people were about to stage an intervention. Like, yes or no?
But it's hard to stage an intervention when you're doing something really positive.
But if it's the detriment to my own financial stability, like, I think it's cause for concern.
Right. So I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel about that.
Like, what did we do? Oh, we did the Van Gogh Museum.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about the Rijks.
Yeah.
Van Gogh.
Okay, so we went to the Van Gogh Museum on our first day because it was open later. It was still pretty crowded when we went.
But we had our Amsterdam Go.
Our iAmsterdam card.
Yeah. Oh.
Which was awesome. So we didn't have to wait in line. We just got to go right in.
Another good investment.
And I think what we've all learned about Van Gogh is that he's the king of the selfie. He's the original selfie master.
I don't know, did we read this there where it was like, since he was so broke, he used himself as a model, except for as he was in whatever garb he was painting himself like Parisian chic.
That might have been at the Rijks.
I don't even know where it was, but I read that and had a good chuckle. King of the selfie. Paint yourself any way you want. And what else is interesting about the Van Gogh Museum, your favorite picture was the skull with the cigarette coming out, almost like paying homage to Augustus with his metaphor.
Sure.
And I loved his muddy boots one. And they were both when he was in like art school. So like the two paintings like we really liked the most were when he was a student.
The Rijksmuseum, I'm glad I went. I wasn't blown away.
Right. And again, I think it's all too mind frame. I don't really know what to expect from the Rijks. Like, obviously with Van Gogh, I know what I was getting myself into. But the Rijks, I really didn't read up on it. I just kind of knew it was a place to go. It was okay. Oh, we didn't even talk about when we went to the Museum of Art in Indianapolis. Well, we talked about,
Funky
Bones, but we
Bones.
didn't talk about...
Well, that's because it wasn't very big.
But it was still awesome.
We can do it right now.
There are no rules to this.
Right.
What did we talk about?
I have no idea.
Okay.
So we went to the Indianapolis Museum of Art, which is awesome.
Shout out to the Yeti.
Although we didn't see her. So what I really liked about it was just the architecture of it. I thought was very interesting. And I liked that we took a bus to get there. And for whatever reason, I guess don't have a good sense of direction.
No,
so instead of like going to the left where like the real entrance is and like the entrance would have just been right there, we like walked to the right down some random road that didn't have a sidewalk.
No sidewalk.
It was like a dangerous. We walked like all the way around the back entrance. And I was like, what is happening?
Always ended up taking
Doing
like the
that?
long
Yeah,
way.
yeah. So surprised.
The path less traveled.
So when we walked in, and then they had the bicycle.
The bicycles were
which
very
was cool.
Cute
and
bike
what's
pick.
awesome is about the IMA is that it's free. So you can just like go, which is awesome because museums around here are
not
a bit pricey.
They asked for a...
Not if you're the MoMA. Had the, what was it, the Weiwei
Yes.
exhibit, but we didn't pay for that.
No, we didn't go in there, but we just saw like a little sampling.
But we did see the Rodin. They had a Rodin sculpture, a Degas sculpture, right? No paintings, but they did have Van Gogh.
Picasso. They had a Picasso, Majoli.
Okay.
Am I making that up? No, I think they did. Or maybe I'm getting...
I don't remember a Picasso.
Yeah.
Oh, so I don't remember.
Yeah, Degas, you're right. He did the
little sculpture.
The outside architecture, like you were saying. Oh my God. And we found the love statue. I'm thinking the love statue's all, it just immediately I'm thinking about Philadelphia. No, the love statue originated in Indianapolis by, I believe his name was Robert Indiana.
I think so, something like that.
I don't know. I might be making that up. But his name is like something with Indiana in it. So I thought that was very cool. So we saw the original, which is now replicated all over the world.
What about the Kurt Vonnegut Museum?
Very cool. I mean, it's funny because I have yet to read a Kurt Vonnegut book.
Me either, but I kind of want to. Maybe I shouldn't say that I haven't read one because...
You've read a lot. You might have.
No, because I feel like... No, I totally haven't. I know I haven't.
2 enthusiastic thumbs up for the trip, though. And I like the idea of having books inspire trips. So I think
that's going to be like our thing.
I know. I want it to be our thing.
Yes. That's our thing.
So it's official. We just made it our thing. So if you have any books that you want to recommend, and then we
that
can
have
go
really great settings
and lots of things to see to get us to go there, by all means, please make recommendations. And we'll see you on Tuesday.
And they don't say this in our hometown, but don't forget to be awesome.